up Kirill Kaprizov for the foreseeable future, so you can let out a sigh of relief.
Yes.
We kept him.
Yes.
Minnesota's Calder's Trophy winner, who led all of the NHL rookies in goals and points last season. We signed him for a 5-year, $45 million contract deal on Tuesday on the eve of NHL training camp, which begins Wednesday with media day and Thursday with on-ice practice. Really time crunch there to keep Kaprizov. Kaprizov will be there Wednesday for media day and is expected to be on the ice on Thursday morning when the Wilds officially begin training camp. Most importantly, when the Wilds open the regular season on October 15th against the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Anaheim Ducks.
The Anaheim Ducks, that's right. So definitely that will be fun. The regular season is just around the corner, October 15th. That's going to be fun. I know that's not our home opener, though. Our home opener, if I'm not mistaken, it's either October 19th or October 21st. So definitely show up for that home opener. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we got a winner in 63 balls. It's DMW over at Flagship Isle. Getting in that must go of $90.20. Nice job, DMW.
DMW.
But we're going to take a very quick break just to, get some things sorted out here in the mothership. We will be right back, everybody.
Hey guys, and we've had so much fun giving out so much different prizes, from jackpots in the live bingo, from E-Tab jackpots going all the way across the board. But our live bingo jackpots, they've been dominant, where we've had...
Hey everybody, how's it going? And we're not frozen anymore.
Not anymore.
That's right. We're chilling. We are chilling now, but we were just talking about some important Wild news. It is pretty big stuff. We re-signed Kirill Kaprizov. Love to see that. I mean, we've been talking about it for so long now. And like you said, it was a 5-year, $45 million contract for that Calder Trophy winner here in Minnesota. Love to see it. Probably going to be one of the best second-year players here in the NHL. He was just absolutely electric in that first rookie year, and I'm sure he's looking to repeat that exact same year. Probably better, too.
We're all hoping that he repeats it as well.
Very, very true. But so you were saying, so Kaprizov is going to be there Wednesday for media day, and then on Thursday morning is expected to be on the ice when the Wild officially begin training camp. And then, of course, October 15th, that is when we are playing against the Anaheim Ducks for the regular season opener. So that will be a lot of fun. Go ahead and check that out. Send the Wild on over some luck. We always, our Minnesota teams, they always need some luck. Why not?
Right.
Maybe get some extra wins. But definitely tune in for that. And as you guys know, we teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. Play Let's Go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota bar. And you guys have been. It's one of the most popular E-Type games right now. Definitely check that out. But Okay. I was kidding. Brain is like rebooting right now.
Right.
but definitely some awesome wild news. I'm just so ecstatic about it. But we got something coming soon though. It's every Twins Wednesday. Not only can you go on there to win some PGL points, win some Jackpot Hunter, not Jackpot Hunter, it's just some straight jackpots.
Yeah.
You can also soon see some primetime bets action. That's going to be there soon. And what that is, we match up top PGL locations and players with handicaps and a lot of bragging rights too. You don't want to miss when that comes out. But we'll let you know. We'll keep you updated on that when it is coming, and it is coming soon. Definitely be on the lookout. But we got quite an exhilarating part of the broadcast.
That's happening right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In Battle Lake, this was by Outdoors Weekly on September 14th, 2021. We got our walleyes troll with shade wraps at 5 inches of water at a speed of 1 to 1.5 to 2 miles per hour at night, or use slow death hooks during the day. Lakes to try: Ottertail, West Battle, Rush Bass.
Well, hold on. We got a winner, though. It is dug out over at Old Piper Inn in Blaine, getting that Musco of $107.
Nice. It's
my
really
goodness.
increasing right now.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. A lot of people are playing right now to try and get that crazy jackpot on that minor. Definitely insane. And then Major is set to bump up soon, too. I think at 10 grand, if I'm not mistaken. I think that it will pop up to 51 balls. 9.5 next game. So after we get enrolled in this game, it's gonna pop up if it gets over $9,500, which it looks like it's going to right about now. If any second now, it's gonna pop up to over $9,500, and it's gonna be at 51 balls next game. So I mean, that's gonna be crazy. Not this game, but the game after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then, but yeah. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a crazy one. But you were just talking about the fishing report, though.
Here is the report for Rush Bass here.
Well, so this was so you can try so for fishing walleyes, you want to troll with shad wraps in 5 inches of water at a speed of 1.5 to 2 miles per hour at night.
And then I talked about those day lakes there, the death hooks, day lakes to try are Ottertail, West Battle, and a Rush Bass.
No, just Rush.
Just Rush.
Sorry. And then the next thing is for Bass.
Sorry. With bass, throw the spinnerbait around structure or troll weed lines with suckers. And then the lakes to try this at is Fisk, Jolly Ann, Rush, and West Battle. So both Rush and West Battle there have both bass and walleyes in them. Good spot to be at. Then we have sunfish and carapace, or right? I think that's the name for it.
I think they're crappies. That's why I just call them, to be honest.
Crappies. Either one that works. I apologize. I am not a fisher myself. So,
I'm not a huge fisher. It's okay. It's all good.
You should be using micro tubes and weeds tipped with crappie minnows, worms, or wax worms. And the lakes to be doing this at is West Battle, Clitheroe, Eagle, and Blanche. Awesome. And here we are talking about North troll spoons or spinners with suckers and 20-inch weed beds. The lakes to do this at is Donald, Fisk, Twin, Ottertail, and West Battle. Apparently, West Battle is pretty popping for fish.
Yeah, very true. I mean, like, you can get some northern in there, some sunfish and crappies. I mean, bass and walleyes, too. It's sounding like West Battle is looking really good. So definitely check out that lake. Also, what you're about to talk about has muskie in there, too.
Apparently, for muskie, you should throw Jake's or Grandma's in 20 to 25 inches. Lakes here for this one is West Battle. Side note here, be careful navigating waters. They are really shallow and rocks are showing.
Yep, definitely be careful about that. We don't want people, falling and knocking their heads on some rocks. But I wonder what a grandma is in fishing.
Yeah.
Grandma fishing lures. Okay, so they must be a. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're just like those like double hooked like fish looking ones.
Well, it looks like it's triple hooked actually.
Oh, on the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting hook. I wonder how. Wow, I wonder how that works. That's cool though.
I think that might be a pretty large hook from the
Yeah, 25 to 9 inches.
lure. Yeah.
Yeah, so they go from 7.5 to 9 inches. Wow, these are huge.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, those must be for some honking fish. I mean, jeez.
Well, I think that muskie are very large fish. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, muskies are. Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, throw some grandmas in there if you want to catch some muskies. the takeaway from
grandmas
today.
or jakes.
Or jakes. So if you don't like any jake around there, or if you don't like your grandma that much,
yeah,
then
just toss them in
for some muskies.
Are
they're
really
biting right now.
Thirsty for jakes and grandmas.
That's right. That's right. Definitely some good advice from the fishing report today.
Yep. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Oh, we got another winner here.
That's right.
Andy G, Maple Lake Bowl at Maple Lake. Winning that Musco.
Oh, nice Musco.
That was $119.20. That's a lot of money for our Musco.
Look at the balls drawn.
Oh my goodness. That was 58. 2 balls away from that $3,772 jackpot that just
so
jumped
close.
up to 391.
So close.
3,900. I wish it was 3 million. That would be a crazy
cool.
number to give out. But 3,916, and it's going to just keep rising.
Very true.
It's going to go up at $4,000. The balls that you can get in is going to go up. So it's going to get even crazier.
Okay.
Yep.
It goes up, so it will go up to 58 balls
So
once it gets to
basically,
4,000.
once it gets to 4,000, that previous one that was at 58 balls would be a winner.
Yes.
So
yeah.
This is.
Oh yeah, we've hit 58 balls multiple times this broadcast.
Right. The odds of this coming out is insane. Like
exponential
it's gonna go out.
even.
It's just gonna go out.
Yeah, it's just a matter of what game it thinks they're going out on.
Right.
Yeah, so definitely get enrolled for these upcoming games because it's about to go out. It's it's there. It's like it's the dude with the dollar on the fishing pole. That's what it's at right now.
Right.
He's just reeling it in front of you. He's like, oh no, gotta be quicker than that. That's right. That's what's happening in each game right now. So yank that away.
Right.
Throw your grandma in the river and catch some muskies.
Oh my goodness. It is so very close right now. And speaking of looking out for that jackpot, we would like, if you get this jackpot, we would love for you to send us a photo. Just a reminder that when you're playing Pilot Games, share those pics with us. We love to get those pics and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold your iPad up and let's see you with the jackpot message. See you with your friends, whoever you're playing with, your favorite bartender. We just love to see players and love to see you guys having fun winning those jackpots as well. Just share them right on our Facebook page or email us at jackpots@pilotgames.com. Again, that's jackpots@pilotgames.com. So if you can't find our Facebook for some reason, then we have that email there. So we'd love to see you guys.
For sure, definitely. And especially even if you're not winning jackpots, like you were saying,
we just love to see you guys play.
Exactly.
So.
And also, if you happen to catch a 40-foot walleye, send that in too.
Honestly,
if you happen to a sea monster from one of your area lakes in Minnesota,
or I honestly would love to see a picture with you catching a muskie with a grandma.
Yes,
because we were checking that out. We're not fishers, so that would be pretty crazy for us to see.
Yeah, very true. I mean, like I've never seen using a grandma for fishing. So
right,
that'd be interesting.
And just being able to say, yeah, I caught a muskie with my grandma.
Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, with your grandma lure? Like, no, with my grandma.
Yes.
Just like with your grandma on a rope, like just like she's just swimming around having a nice time.
I mean, you just basically go, yeah, I almost used Jake from down the street.
Yeah, but he wasn't free that day, so.
Right. Jake from State Farm.
Jake for my insurance agent.
Yeah.
but yeah, for sure, definitely send in a picture if you're using that some grandmas to fish.
Yeah.
But we got a little bit of Vikings news to get into.
Right.
And so just 2-0-2 right now.
Yeah.
Definitely not what we were thinking about, when we were starting the season.
Very.
What do you think is how hard do you think this is going to affect like our playoff chances?
I mean, obviously, it makes our odds way less.
Yeah, way less. Yeah.
I think that we can still very much we have the capabilities to pull it through. I just think that even if we pull it through, it's just going to be so much more of a stressful journey to get there.
Yeah, no, very, very true. And so after that, so our remaining opponents on our schedule. So this week we're playing the Seahawks, and then after this, we've played Cincinnati, Arizona. We've lost both of them. Extremely close games, just within a few points. Not giving out this jackpot this round. Wow, I just looked up and we clicked over to 58 balls, but it's okay. The game after this, if we get to $4,000, it will start to click up. But we got one away over at American Legion Rice, getting in a win. Getting in that must go with $127. Not bad, one away.
Yeah, and that was at 59 balls. We are still really close to that jackpot.
No, it's
very
insane.
close.
I swear, it's the dollar on the fishing pole. Right. That's what it is right now. But so as I was saying though, our schedule it's not the easiest schedule. It's not the toughest, but it's still we're facing some NFL football teams.
Right.
But so we started with Cincinnati, Arizona, and then we're playing Seattle this week. Then we have Cleveland, Detroit, Carolina, Dallas, Baltimore, LA. The Rams, not the Rams, the Chargers, and then we have Green Bay, San Francisco, Detroit again, Pittsburgh, Chicago, Los Angeles, Rams this time, Green Bay again, then Chicago again.
Yeah.
So all right, so each game, what do you think is going to be our win-loss record for the rest? So Seattle, win or loss?
Seattle.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, I do not keep up with the NFL or the teams very much. I mean, I have a general idea, so I could give you kind of these guesstimations on who wins
You probably have as much knowledge as I do.
Okay. I mean, I would love to say that they win that game.
Okay.
Seattle, I mean, literally, I haven't paid much attention to Seattle since, what was it, the defensive boom or whatever?
Oh, the Legion of Boom.
The Legion of Boom.
No.
I didn't even know the real name of it. The Legion of Boom, which is years and years ago now.
Yeah, that's right.
We definitely, I know a little bit more actually about the Vikings just because I've
been around it and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So just complete hot takes then. Just is not even thinking about what's going on.
Vikings beat Seattle. They beat Cleveland.
Okay. Wait. So point prediction for Seattle.
Point prediction for Seattle. Wow, you are really just laying this on me right
now. Point prediction, and point spread. How many tackles is Daniil Hunter gonna have?
Oh man.
So points over win loss. Those are the two I'm gonna ask you.
All right. Well,
just throw it out there.
I say we beat Seattle 24-20.
Okay, 24-20. I think it's going to be 38-7 for Seattle. And then week 4, Cleveland.
I say we're just gonna wipe the floor with them.
Okay. Well, just wipe the no, not even point total. Just
30. Let's say 31 to. I don't even know if that works out very well. Huh? But 31-14.
Okay. I think we're gonna go 53-11.
Wow.
Cleveland is gonna score 11. I'll give them 11, I guess. Detroit is gonna they're gonna pull one out. They're gonna get
Detroit's gonna win, or
Detroit's gonna. And only because of a ridiculous play called by Dan Campbell that nobody will ever see coming in the fourth quarter on the last play. And he's going to pick up the tight end jersey himself, suit up, get on the field, and catch the touchdown pass.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. That would probably be what the Detroit Lions would have to do to pull out a win.
Very true.
Something crazy like that.
Very, very true. But I mean, this schedule though, it's
we have producer Ian typing in going, Detroit won't win a game all season. The Lions are only interested in kneecaps. Looking for that kneecap soup.
Hey, listen. I mean, hey, if kneecaps can get us wins, then I'm all for it.
Right.
but Detroit, I mean, obviously, real talk, we're definitely winning against Detroit. The defense just isn't there, and the offense isn't good enough to overcome the Vikings defense.
Right.
So definitely easy win against Detroit. Then Carolina. I don't know. Carolina's tough because they do seem pretty good this season. So I'm going to go ahead and say another win for Vikings. But a pretty good win too. I think maybe a little close. Then we have our bye week in week 7, Sunday, October 31st, week 8, Dallas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
I have zero context as to how good they are this season.
They're okay.
So,
not giving out the jackpot again this game. Wow.
really close.
But-
Another 59 balls drawn.
Wow.
And
Going out to
Chewy,
Chewy, yeah.
from Trailside Tavern Crosby, winning another one. We were calling him out earlier.
That's
winning
right.
some. So,
Yeah, so I
here
think
he
that
is
might be
again.
their 4th or 5th win this game.
Fourth
Win.
win. Yeah.
Wow. Yep, a nice job, Chewy, just getting it in tonight. Hopefully you can get it in for the jackpot. I'll maybe sprinkle a little luck your way. There you go, Chewy. Whoa. But definitely good job, Chewy, getting it in that win, and a really nice Musco as well. But now we are getting enrolled into a game number 16, and now it is getting down to the wire, everybody. We are getting so close to giving out this jackpot. We're at 58 balls officially for that minor. That is such a good ball count for that minor.
Right.
It's insane. 58 balls. At this point, it's going out this stream. It's just a matter of what game it's going out.
Right.
So definitely get enrolled, everybody. We have how many games? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We got 8 games left. We have 8
games.
more chances at this jackpot. It's going out for sure.
8 games, 1 winner. Here we go.
One winner.
Actually, maybe multiple.
Maybe multiple. We don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. So Dallas win. Week 8. Week 9, Baltimore win. Week 10, Los Angeles Chargers win. Week 11, Green Bay win. Aaron Rodgers isn't even on the roster anymore.
Oh, man.
By week 11.
By week 11.
He's become the permanent host for Jeopardy.
His midlife crisis has...
It's officially
is
come to the penultimate
peak.
conclusion. It's at the cinematic climax.
Oh, man.
It's insane.
This is the most disheveled you've ever seen a quarterback
That's
look
right.
in
He's
their life.
probably playing for the Jets at this point.
Exactly.
But still somehow a permanent host of Jeopardy.
Right.
I don't know how he does it. He's Aaron Rodgers.
I think that, honestly, by this point, he's also had, the butt fumble, and it has destroyed his career.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. He had probably had 2 at this point.
Oh, yeah.
This season.
Oh, yeah.
but so week 11, Green Bay, I'm predicting a win. Week 12, San Francisco, win. I think Vikings take another win.
Okay.
And let's see, week 13, Detroit. Do you think they come back and take tie up the series for the season?
Oh, man. I mean, Detroit is just quite the powerhouse this season.
Yeah, a little bit of a dumpster fire. But it's okay.
No,
the Detroit Lions are used to it. We usually are. We're huddled around the dumpster fire.
Well, as we like to call it, it's a rebuilding season. So,
since Barry Sanders left.
Right, since Barry Sanders left, we've just been having rebuilding seasons.
Yes,
so
why not?
This one's another rebuilding season. We have the building blocks set up. Hopefully next season we're just right there, and we're gonna, put up some numbers.
Yeah, put up some numbers. Why not? Just not against the Vikings, though. You know, I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, I am a Lions fan, but not over the Vikings. You know,
we're kind of here now. We're really invested in the Vikings.
Exactly.
So.
And now that I actually have a good team to root for, I'm not willing to give that up anymore.
I've had the taste of a winning team, and now we can't give it up.
Yeah, no, like I actually I was like, wow, like this is what winning games feels like. Like, oh, okay, like I can get used to this.
This is
like
what actually
having
happened.
promising talent.
Yes, a good team with good setups,
like actual like competent like coaching staff. No way. So definitely, but yeah, I mean the Vikings have been a super fun team to to be a fan of. So definitely have been thankful for it, for guiding me to an actual winning team to like. But
producer Ian sent in here. He said, if this minor jackpot gets to over $5,000, it skips to 62 balls or less, and he's only ever seen it once. That would be crazy. I mean, it's literally already at 58 balls right now.
Oh my gosh!
So the odds of it going out is super high right now.
Oh yeah.
And so if we got to over $5,000 with that, and it went up to 62 balls, I mean, it would be going out almost immediately.
Oh my gosh, for sure. Now we're 4 balls away.
Oh, let's see.
Can we do it? 55. Ball 55. That's 073. 062 now. What's the ball we need? What is it? 58. Oh, not looking like it's going out. Oh, man. Okay, it's clicking over. Clicking on over to game number 18, was that? So I think we're at, so this was game number 16. We're moving on to game number 17, but we got a couple winners. Just me at American Legion St. Peter, and joined by player over Trail Stop Tavern, splitting a Musco for $191.
These Muscos are getting really big here.
Yeah, no, they're getting pretty crazy, so definitely keep enrolling. This minor is about to go out. We were only 3 balls away this time. Hopefully we can give it out this next game in game number 18, or 17.
Right.
Yeah. But other than that, though, the Vikings, as you guys know, we teamed up with them for an ETAB game, the Vikings victory. You can pick a letter out in the skull bonus to win some big prizes, and you guys have been doing a lot of that.
Right.
The Vikings victory is also, always one of our most popular ETAB games. So keep on playing it. Keep on sending our Vikings over some luck. But we got a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings to get into.
Exactly.
And just starting off with the players, at number 9, it's a 2-way tie between Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove and Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on an off sale. They're both tied up at 13,000 points. Oh, excuse me. And then at number 8, I'm excused. but at number 8, it is Bull over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. Number 7, it's Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater with 15,000 points. Number 5, it's a 2-way tie between Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 16,000 points. And number 3, it's a 2-way tie again between Curtis J over at Country Lounge and One Away at Shady's Railside. They both have 17,000 points. And then at number 2, it's Joni over at Bleachers with 20,000 points. And in first place, it is Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot with 22,000 points.
Right, and we'll get right into our location standings here with, in number 10th, we have sitting at 26,000 points, Poppy's Calf number 2 in Coon Rapids at 8th, tied here. We have 2 places at number 8. We have sitting at 28,000 points. We have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, and we have Shady's Railside in Rice. At 7th place, we sitting at 31,000 points. We have Bleachers in Maplewood. In 6th place, we have Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, sitting at 34,000 points. 5th place, we have Corner Bar Goodhue, sitting at 35,000 points. 4th place, we have American Legion Shakopee, sitting at 37,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Riverboat Depot in Sartell, sitting at 41,000 points. 2nd place, we have American Legion Rice, sitting at 43,000 points. And in 1st, we have Country Lounge St. Paul, 51,000 points. And we just got rolled into game number 18, I believe, or is this 17?
This should be number 17, I think, that we are
Yes,
in.
we are rolling into game number 17.
Oh, balls have been dropped. We're at 10 balls dropped.
Looking to give this out.
Look at that Musco. That Musco's at
my
$209. The minor, $4,590. And as you guys know, it's in for 58 balls or less to get. So definitely get your bingo boards in. We're trying to get this jackpot out ASAP. So we are all done with the jackpot hunter standings. Congrats to all of the players and locations that have been playing and getting onto those lists. Good job. You guys are the elite of the elite. But we have a little bit of celebrity birthdays to get through.
We do.
And we only have 5 birthdays today. It's a little short, but it's sweet today.
Yeah.
You know, it's quality over quantity in this case. So, born first today, 1791, Michael Faraday, is a scientist, huge in the physics world. He discovered electromagnetic induction and invented the first electric motor. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. I mean, electromagnetic induction is just huge. Finding out how electricity and magnetic fields interact with each other, and just like how the currents like interact and stuff too. It is indeed some insane stuff. I mean, just the fact that he was able to figure this stuff out in the early 1800s with that technology.
Right. Well, I guess not a whole lot of people realize that those people in like the 1800s were just as smart as we are.
Oh,
they just, it's easier to pile up on that.
We're at 54 balls. Oh my
55.
God. 55. Oh, 2 balls away. We have a lot of people 2 balls away.
Wow.
56.
57. Let's see.
Come on.
58.
No.
Oh, we got our winner.
Okay. It went out to Rocket over at Eagles Awatana, getting in that minor jackpot of $4,590.
Wow.
Nice job.
Good job, Rocket.
Sweet.
Eagles Awatana.
Oh, okay. All right, we did it. We gave it out.
Yes.
Game number 17. Nice job, Rocket,
Wow.
over at Eagles Awatana. Oh my goodness, I can't say it enough. Rocket,
Wow,
good job.
got me sweating here in the studio or in the mothership.
Very, very true. Nice job, Rocket, getting it done. But don't leave just yet, because we still have this major to give out. It's in 50 balls as well. And of course, there's always that chance that the mega goes out.
Yes.
Any of these rounds. It's at 44 balls and $100,000. Why not? Try it out. And also we're just getting into these celebrity birthdays, so don't leave just yet. Maybe listen to our celebrity birthdays. This is what we got to say about them.
Yeah.
But what's the next one?
1927, we have Tommy Lasorda. Oh, I'm sorry if you're a baseball fan and I pronounced that wrong. It's MLB Hall of Fame manager, 2-time World Series champ, 2 times NL Manager of the Year, Tommy Lasorda.
Awesome. No, nice job.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tommy Lasorda. I mean, that's pretty awesome. He went from, so he was just a manager. He was never a player. That's cool. I mean, being a World Series champ, being any, championship winner in any sport is pretty impressive. So definitely congrats, Tommy, and happy birthday. But born in 1956, it's Debbie Boone that was born, and she was a singer and known for You Light Up My Life.
Right.
Just one more. So we have the exact total of what Rocket won. So one more time, congratulations to Rocket over at Eagles Awatana. Rocket won a minor jackpot just now in game number 17 of $4,800.10.
Yeah.
That's right. And so congrats, Rocket, just doing Rocket things.
Yeah, Rocket, if you would send a photo of you with that $4,800 jackpot, we'd love to see it with you, your friends, favorite bartender, whoever, just by yourself. We'd love to see it.
Very, very true. So definitely send in that picture to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Right.
There's a big jackpot. We wanna make sure you're done right. Post it all on the Pilot Games with that jackpot message.
We could do the bragging for you.
Exactly. Definitely. It's a very, it makes sense as a service.
Right.
But born after Debbie Boone, happy birthday, Debbie. Born in 1961, it's Vince Coleman, another Major League Baseball person. But this time he was a player and outfielder, and he is a 6-time National League stolen base leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
That-
Must have been
I mean,
quite an athlete.
That means you are one fast dude to get that.
Very, very true.
You're the guy they send in just to be like, yeah, you're stealing the base because you run in like a 4.240. You know?
Exactly. So I mean, that's not super common. Or, I mean, definitely, especially during this time when he was playing, probably that wasn't super common to be an insane athlete in the Major League Baseball.
Right.
Yeah. So definitely, I mean, happy birthday to Vince Coleman. But up next, 1961, we got another celebrity.
Yeah, we got Scott Baio, an actor in Happy Days, Joni Loves Chachi, Charles in Charge, and Zapped. All movies that I've heard before, maybe not seen, but I've definitely heard of them.
I've heard of Happy Days. Not really heard of the other ones, though, to be honest. So let's take a look at Scott Baio and see what he's about. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
I
I've seen this dude
have
before.
Seen him before.
Yeah, young. I've definitely seen him young, especially.
Yeah.
Scott Baio, what movies has he been in?
The biggest one the only one that I know, like that I've heard of, is Happy Days for sure.
Yeah, because it was
I've
it was a sitcom.
I've heard of Joni Loves Chachi before.
Let's see. So he was in Charles in Charge. He was the main character of that show.
Yeah.
Known for Joni Loves Chachi, and I think he was Chachi in that. I think he was also a main character in there. Bugsy Malone. That seemed like it was a movie. Happy Days. That was a huge sitcom.
Yeah.
Zapped. He was in too. Definitely. Must have been a pretty big actor in the 70s and 80s, kind of like sitcom era.
Well, you can't forget in 2004 he played in Super Babies, Baby Geniuses too.
Oh,
so
no
can't
way.
forget that one.
Super Babies.
Yeah.
Baby Genius, too. Definitely an interesting one, but happy birthday, Scott. But yeah, happy birthday to all of our celebrities. That was the end of our list. So happy birthday, Michael Faraday, Tommy Lasorda, Debbie Boone, Vince Coleman, and Scott Baio. Yeah, you guys did it. You're celebrities. But we got a tiny bit of Timberwolves stuff to get into.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're deep into the off season, so not too much that they've been doing. But let's see. So Timberwolves and the president of the before I do that though, we got a couple winners. It is IH5288 and Tater Tots, both splitting that must go at $14.20. Nice job.
Yeah, good job, guys. And then getting into our Timberwolves news here. Yeah, you were going over the Timberwolves president.
Yeah.
Jerasona Roses. They are parting ways with him.
Yeah, it looks like they fired him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Their general manager and president. That's a huge. So he was the president of basketball probably operations. Yeah, operations. Wow, that's crazy. So now taking over as head or as interim head of basketball operations is Sachin Gupta. That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously in the NBA, being a general manager, you have a lot to do with the roster, and like how it's built and who you're getting on the team. So definitely very big stuff. I mean, hopefully this move will, maybe help us out a little bit, maybe building a little bit of a better roster around players like Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. So definitely will be interesting to see how we move forward with this.
Right.
Especially with, how we've been pursuing Ben Simmons. Will that affect that at all? Will we pursue him more? Or are we going to maybe lay off that a little bit and focus on different things?
Right.
But definitely some interesting stuff going on with the Timberwolves. Excited for their season coming up. But with that, we have a little bit of the twiking zone to get into. What do we got? Okay. Before we completely move on from Timberwolves.
Apparently, a hot take here from producer Ian saying Ant will be a top 3 scorer next year.
I'm not surprised. I feel like that's an actual take that like you wouldn't be like
that's not that much
it's
of a hot take.
No, you can definitely argue that to I feel like a lot of people. So definitely a pretty solid take. I can agree. There's just that chance that he's either a top 3 scorer, or maybe he takes a little bit of a backseat and focuses on other parts of his game a little bit and kind of try and complement Cat. You know what I mean?
Right.
And D'Lo
right.
and stuff. But I am definitely leaning towards more of the scoring side of things.
Right.
Because he was just an offensive threat last season, being able to score at pretty much any point of the court, from mid-range to 3 points to being able to just yam it on anybody at will. Definitely interesting player Anthony Edwards is. I don't know what, so just, question for producer Ian. What do you think his averages are going to be? Assists, points, and rebounds. I think he's going to be averaging 28 points a game.
Wow.
28. Zach LaVine averaged 30 points a game last season.
Right.
And Zach LaVine's very skilled also, but I wouldn't put him too much further ahead of what Anthony Edwards could be. So definitely will be interesting stuff. But, oh, wow. Okay, so Ian thinks Anthony Edwards is going to take a next step next season and just be a superstar. So Ian is saying 31 points per game for Anthony Edwards, 5 rebounds a game, which is solid. And then the crazy one, 8 assists per game he's predicting.
That's crazy.
And, I could definitely see that happening. I could definitely see the Timberwolves just being an offensive powerhouse with Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, D'Lo being able to facilitate through all that, and having some pretty solid young dudes as well and role players. So definitely will be pretty cool. He had said his hot take wasn't on enough, so he had to up it up a little bit.
Wow.
I can see that. I appreciate it. I like the hot take, though. It's a good one. I could see it happening. I personally, I think realistically, Anthony Edwards will probably be sticking around 24 to 28 points per game, maybe 4 assists at the most, I'd say. And then I think 5 rebounds is reasonable. I think he might be, he'll probably get around there.
Right.
Do you have any thoughts on this Timberwolves team yourself? With Karl Anthony Towns, his progression at all, D'Angelo Russell. Do you like D'Angelo Russell at all as a player?
D'Angelo Russell, I do. I don't think he got quite hyped up once he was on what team was it? He was on the Brooklyn Nets, right? He was hyped up a little bit on that team. And I think he is a very good player, but I think he'll take more of a backseat role on that team. Play more of the ice in his veins, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah,
when they need him the most, he'll play up to the most.
Yeah, kind of taking efficient shots, playing smart with the ball and passing it to smart plays and stuff like that. It's being very smart. I can agree with that. Being a true point guard for the Timberwolves, but we got a winner. Lucky Lucy over at Lefty's Bar and Grill and Staples, getting that must go. Nice job, Lucky Lucy. Timberwolves team, definitely a very interesting young team, something to keep an eye on if you're a fan at all of Minnesota sports.
I always love to see a young team in the NBA because you just get to see what they can do,
exactly.
what they're made of, and kind of just grow with them as players. And it's always a lot of fun watching that.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree, and this is one of those teams for sure.
Exactly.
So this will be a fun season to watch. Definitely tune in. If you like the Timberwolves, send them over some luck. But we're heading into some twiking zone stuff, getting through the standings. And I'll start it off with the players, and then you can tackle the locations right afterwards. But getting right into these player standings. At number 10, it's Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 94,000 points. Number 9, it is Kick It over at Bleachers with 108,000 points. Number 8, it is Joni over at Mama T's Castle Tap with 109,000 points. Number 7, it is SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 113,000 points, being bumped up from all the way from 5th place, so a little bit of a fall for SNS. But in 6th place, it is now Puts over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus with 114,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of SNS, though. But at number 5, it is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley, 2,000 points ahead of Puts with 116,000 points. At number 4, it is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 118,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead of Scrub Eye as well. So very close in the 7th through 4th place kind of bracket of the standing list.
Yeah.
But at number 3, getting into the top 3, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 124,000 points. And then at number 2, it is Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon with 171,000 points. And then at number 1, Not Lucky, taking that first place spot over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 191,000 points.
Wow.
Yeah, some pretty crazy stuff happening in those Twiking Zone player standings. But what's happened in the location standings?
Hey, in the location standings, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale got knocked out of that top 10 standings, and guess who took their spot? Willards of Bacchus moved into that 10th place spot with 142,000 points.
Yeah.
Yep. And then in 9th place, we have Bleachers Maplewood with 145,000 points. In 8th place, we have Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent at 151,000 points. In 7th place, with Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, we have 160,000 points. That's 7th place. In 6th place, we have Corky Bar South Haven at 185,000 points. 5th place, Lakefront Bar in La Center, sitting at 191,000 points. 4th place, we have American Legion Fridley, sitting at 210,000 points. Yep. And then in 3rd place, we have Mapleview Lounge the second.
Oh,
The second.
the second Mapleview.
Do we have 2 Mapleview lounges? Do we see them on the standings?
So it's a weird thing that some bars and restaurants will do, where like they have the 2 in their name for some reason, and I'm not too positive of the reason, but it's just how they show up in our system. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Mapleview Lounge the second, sitting at 245,000 points, and then in 2nd place we have Corner Bar Good Hue with 301,000 points, and then in 1st place we have VFW Spring Lake Park sitting at 405,000 points in that 400,000 point club.
Wow, congrats to all of our Twiking Zone locations and players, of course. You guys are going crazy, winning a whole lot of points, all over the place. Great job, guys. But we got a little something. It's the Minnesota Roadside Attraction Spotlight, and it is today. Before I go over it though,
We got our winner here for this. What game is it?
it is a game number 19 or game number 20.
Game number 20. We have Garrett at Hooligans Mankato.
Nice. That's a fun location name, Hooligans. It's a bunch of hooligans grouping up at Hooligans. You know how it is.
Garrett's one of those hooligans winning that must go there.
What a hooligan you are, Garrett. Come on now.
All those hooligans in Mankato.
Hooligans. That's odd. I mean, that's a bar I would definitely go to because I'm a hooligan myself.
Right.
But we are. So on the Minnesota Roadside Attraction Spotlight, so it is the world's largest dilly bar today. And I'm not sure what's going on, but it's the world's largest dilly bar. The dilly bar is a disc of soft serve coated in hardened chocolate or cherry or butterscotch candy too. It's served on a stick, was invented in 1955 at the Moorhead Dairy Queen in Minnesota. In August 2017, the Moorhead Dairy Queen honored their legacy by installing a 12-foot tall, world's largest dilly bar on their patio. Now visitors can enjoy their dilly bars next to another giant dilly bar.
Yeah. And if you really like a dilly bar, you're probably a hooligan, because John is telling me about how he loves dilly bars and he's always hooliganing it up with dilly bars. So
really now. Interesting. All right. but yeah, definitely go on over to the one in Moorhead though, because when are you gonna get another opportunity to eat a dilly bar next to a giant dilly bar?
Right.
Probably not too often. But now we are heading into the Jackpot Hunter standings, and actually right now is a pretty good time to play Jackpot Hunter and get into these standings, because we just gave out that huge jackpot. So that means play has gone down a little bit, and that means you can win a lot more with the less players that are playing. So
right.
If you want to get onto these standings, now is a pretty good time to play. Although we still got a pretty good jackpot of that major, which is at over 10 grand and 50 balls. So definitely it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But getting into the standings, the players. At number 9, it is a two-way tie. It is between Short Bus over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove and Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. Both of them have 13,000 points. And at number 8, it is Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 14,000 points. Number 7, it is Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater with 15,000 points. And at number 5, it is another two-way tie. It's between Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee and Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 16,000 points. And at number 3, it's yet another two-way tie. It's between Curtis J over at Country Lounge and one away over at Shady's Railside. They both have 17,000 points. But at number 2, it is Joni over at Bleachers, only 2,000 points ahead, behind first place with 20,000 points. And in first place, it is Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot with 22,000 points. And we actually saw Yags winning earlier. So he's gotten yet another win. So that might put him at, I think, 23,000 points. So 3 wins ahead of Joni. So kind of, trying to further that gap in first place. He's good at it though, because he was the champion of last season's Jackpot Hunter by quite a large margin. So looking to do it again this season.
Trying to get that double header championship right there.
Very, very true. But congrats to all of our players in the locations. In the player standings. We got some locations to get into now.
And our Jackpot Hunter standings at the locations, we have in 10th place Poppy's Cafe, the second, another one of those seconds, in Coon Rapids with 26,000 points. In 8th place, tied with Shady's Railside, we have Titan Sport Saloon, and both of them are sitting at 28,000 points. In 7th place, we have Bleachers in Maplewood, sitting at 31,000 points. In 6th place at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley with 34,000 points. They're sitting solidly at 6th place. At 5th place, we have Corner Bar Goodhue with 35,000 points. In 4th place, we have American Legion Shakopee with 37,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Riverboat Depot in Sartrell with 41,000 points. In 2nd place, we have American Legion Rice with 43,000 points. And in 1st place, at Country Lounge in St. Paul, sitting at 51,000 points. They're a solid first place player right there, our place.
Well, very, very true. Country Lounge has been going off this season. Right now, they are 8,000 points ahead of second place, so a pretty good margin. That's about 8 wins. But we got a couple winners. It's Sharon 1 over at Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead, and JRSN over at not Corner Bar, but Carboni's Pizza Northfield, both splitting up that Musco of $18.20. Nice job, Sharon, and nice job, JRSN.
Nice.
But so now we are done with the Jackpot Hunter standings. Congrats to everybody getting into those standings. Good job. But we got a pretty cool this day in history, and it all started with an offhand remark made by Bob Dylan during his performance at Live Aid. The massive fundraising concert, Live Aid, it was a massive fundraising concert held at Wembley Stadium, London, and JFK Stadium, Philadelphia, in the early summer of 1985. As television viewers around the world phoned in donations in support of African famine relief, Dylan said from the stage, "I hope that some of the money, maybe they can just take a little bit of it, maybe, 1 or 2 million maybe, and use it to pay the mortgages on some of the farms and the farmers here owe to the banks." Dylan would come under harsh criticism from Live Aid organizer Bob Geldof for his remarks. Bob Geldof would say it was a crass, stupid, and nationalistic thing to say, he would later write. But he planted a seed with several fellow musicians who shared his concern over the state of the American family farm. Less than 1 month later, Willie Nelson, Neil Young, and John Mellencamp announced plans for Farm Aid. It was a benefit concert for America's farmers held in Champaign, Illinois on September 22nd, 1985.
Wow.
Yeah, so it is an interesting event in today's history.
A little bit of controversy there, but it ended on a good note with them having their own farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Concert there to raise money for that. I mean, it was just an offhanded remark. I'm not sure it should have been taken the level that it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could see how if you were the organizer of, this
Live Aid.
Live Aid there, you might get annoyed by it, but
because you got to think about it from the organizer's perspective. Because this dude put together this whole thing for one specific charity, and so it's kind of when you're talking about detracting from the charity to like another issue, it's kind of like, okay, well, that's not the point here. We're talking about this specific issue
it's
here.
split in focus.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I can understand both sides of it, and I do think it's cool that later they made a different event for it, which I think that makes sense to me. I think that's cool that they did that, and so I mean both goals are just like very very cool goals. Like Farm Aid and Live Aid. Live Aid being for the African famine that was taking place in the 80s, and of course Farm Aid for helping out American farms here in America and stuff. So yeah, definitely some both cool things, and obviously both helping people all around the world. So some pretty cool stuff there from Bob Dylan, and of course Willie Nelson.
Speaking of raising for charity, we have the Dutchtown Jumpers here. They're our charity spotlight, and so we're going to talk about them for a second. The Dutchtown Jumpers Polar Plunge team has raised and donated more than $190,000 to the Hormel Institute of Cancer Research since 2014. They're a group of friends that get together at Hooten Oles in Austin, Minnesota to make a difference in their community. If you would like to raise money for cancer research, head to Hooten Oles to drop off a donation or to participate in one of the Dutchtown Jumpers' many fundraiser events. Yes, and you can probably find out how to donate and where to find Hooten Oles on our Facebook. We have a link tree, I believe, there. Yeah. So if you're looking for an easier way to find Hooten Oles, go to our Facebook, which is, I think, fairly easy to find.
Pilot Games on Facebook.
Right, and go to our link tree, and you could probably find Hooten Oles there.
That's right. And I mean, it's an awesome location, too, in addition to supporting this awesome charity. Right. So if you want to go and support Dutchtown Jumpers, you can go eat or play Pilot Games over at Hooten Oles. And Hooten Oles is a small neighborhood tavern located in Austin, Minnesota. They have cold beer and great food, mixed drinks, pull tabs, and e-tabs too. Just saying. And friendly staff and regulars as well. When it's the type of place where you're only a stranger once, it's definitely a very awesome place to go. Right. And so they had a pork tenderloin sandwich special on Monday, a burger basket yesterday for Tuesday, and then today. Yesterday it was Wednesday yesterday. They had a breaded chicken sandwich special yesterday. But tonight, the special, it is the shrimp basket. So definitely a pretty good special. If you're there, try the shrimp basket. That sounds pretty good to me. Oh, it's Wednesday today.
Today is Wednesday.
I'm a weirdo. I don't know why I think it's Thursday. I'm all over the place, but we got a winner.
We do.
Sherry over at Monte Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park. Getting that must go at 1540.
Good job, Sherry.
Yeah, good job, Sherry. Just like the Frankie Valli song. Yeah. But I will not attempt to sing that song because Frankie Valli has a very unique voice. But tonight's special over at Hooten Oles, it is the breaded chicken sandwich basket for $7.50. Try that out. I love breaded chicken sandwiches. So.
A lot of places now are getting that chicken sandwich, and everybody is sort of figured out that if you make a really good chicken sandwich, it's hard to beat that. So,
very true.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with chicken sandwich. That's the thing.
It is hard to go wrong. I mean, even the really crappy one, from McDonald's, like that dollar menu one they had for years. I don't know if they got rid of it. I think it's
the
still
McChicken.
There. Yeah, the McChicken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people would get that all the time. I would get that all the time. It was great. And then they upgraded with the new one that is
the crispy chicken sandwich.
Yeah, the crispy chicken sandwich, which is also very good.
Did you know the McChicken is no longer that cheap? It is now almost like $2.
Oh.
Yeah. And that
that's
the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's so bad. I hate it. I think about it. It plagues my mind. but we got some PGL standings to get into after that somber news of the McChicken.
Yep.
And just getting right into it with the players. At number 10, it's Fishy24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon. And at number 9, it is Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. Number 8, it is T-Mac over at La Playette, or T-Mac 750 over at La Playette. And they have, they are ahead of, I'm sorry, I was It's like trying to say something completely different. I don't even know. But T-Mac 750, they are in 8th place over at La Playette. And then ahead of them in 7th place, it is Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill. And then, of course, at number 6, it is Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville, MFAF. And then at number 5, it is Drumskeet over at the Underground Bar and Grill. Number 4, it is Bryzo over at the Underground Bar and Grill as well. And then number 3, it's Forget You D over at VFW Austin. Number 2, it's SpongeBob over at VFW St. James. And number 1, it's Devoided, being able to jump ahead of SpongeBob. And Devoided is over at Roadside, getting into 1st place. Nice job.
Yeah.
But we got some location standings to get into
Right.
now. And what's been happening over there?
Yep, knocked out of the top 10, we have VFW St. James in St. James. And then in 10th place, making their entrance into the top 10, we have Valley Lane Spring Valley. And sitting at 1,945,000 points. 9th place, we have Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud at 1,980,000 points. 8th place, we have Root River Saloon the second in Lanesboro, sitting at 2,270,000 points. 7th place, we have Moose Lodge in Wake Park in St. Cloud, 2,331,000 points. 6th place, we have Underground Bar Grill Mankato, 2,334 points. 5th place, we have Leo's Bar Newmarket in Newmarket with 2,537,000 points. In 4th place, we have Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, sitting at 2,792,000 points. And 3rd, we have Neighborhood Tavern Effie, sitting at 2,977,000. Basically, like super close to that 3 million point club. And then in the 3 million point club, sitting in 2nd, we have VFW Northfield, sitting at 3,184,000 points. And then in our solid 1st place, we have Cabin Bar in Nicolette at 3,395,000 points.
Awesome. Congrats to all of our players and locations, not only the PGL standings, but the Jackpot Hunter standings, the Twiking Zone as well. All of you guys are doing a lot of winning, so love to see it. Definitely keep on doing it, though, because, you know, you want to get to the 1st place spot if you're not in it already. So we are now 53 balls drawn in this last game. Let's see who. Oh, no, we're already past the major. It's at 50 balls. Well, it's okay. We got that must go at 1460. And, you know, gives you a little bit of leisure time before this this next 4 hours of Skull Bingo that we got coming up from 6 to 10. Definitely a lot of fun. Not from 6 to 10. I keep thinking it's Thursday. It's Twins Wednesday tonight. What am I saying? You guys got some Twins Wednesday to get into. You only got 2 hours of Skull Bingo tonight. We got Skull Bingo running from 6 to 7, and then from 9 to 10 right after Twins Wednesday ends. But we got the winner, the last winner of our broadcast.
Steve M at CW's Bar and Grill in Bloomington, winning that last must-go prize there.
That's right, but you know, so that might be the last game of Jackpot Hunter tonight. But stick around,
right?
Because we got some Twins Wednesday coming right at you. A lot of opportunities for PGL points, jackpots, and obviously, you know, you get a show too. You get to watch Ian and Big John do their thing on this Twins Wednesday. So definitely tune in. It will be a lot of fun. And as always, when you guys play pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice one, everybody. See you guys later.
Adios.
Hey guys, and we all do this for a very specific purpose, and that's because you guys, every time you play pilot games, you're giving money towards your community. And so we love to highlight a charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was the Spring Lake Lions Club. They help fund our local schools, food shelves, and homeless shelters. They support the sick, the elderly, and help keep kids off the streets. They are huge advocates for youth in your guys' communities by helping sponsor sports, eyeglasses, community events, and activities, scouts, and suicide awareness, just whatever you need. Spring Lake Lions Club, they got it.
Oh yeah, that is an amazing charity, and if you guys want to show some support, go over to Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park, and they claim to be a non-fussy sports bar that serves all-day breakfast. I mean, you can't beat it. Plus, they have American Grub, they have televised sports, beers, and awesome specials for you guys. So when you guys remember, when you play pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Bye.